I got involved in bowls by joining in with the annual fun day with the pub versus the club. The thing I enjoy most about it is the chance to get together with my friends and be outside and also keep fit. The reason I started playing was just a continuation of the pub versus the club, and I really enjoy it.
So I got into bowls this year. This is my first season, and like the pub versus club, I was asked by one of the girls that played in that just for a friendly game. It's something I had never tried before. Took it up, really enjoyed it. I'm a pretty competitive person in general. Love all different types of sports, so bowls was a nice one to try and play, something a little bit different. So yeah, it's been really good to get involved, and I'd offer it to anybody to give it a try.
I would definitely encourage women to start playing bowls. There's no need to commit to anything. You can play at whatever level you feel is suitable for you. It's very social, very relaxing, very enjoyable. You can join in with all your friends and get other people involved. I think that it's definitely something that's suited to all women, my age, older women. It's a bit for everyone, really.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Hayley. It's the social aspect is really a big part of it, and it's a very safe environment as well. Everybody looks after you at the club, and you're made very welcome, and you're encouraged to get involved in all the activities. There's the fun nights, there's also the competitions, and you can choose which way you want to go. I really think there's a big fun side to the game, but it's also a skill-based game. So if you like a challenge, you can get out there and challenge yourself. There's the health aspect as well. You're outside, you're in the fresh air, and I know that I definitely find it when I'm out on the green. When I'm playing bowls, I'm just thinking of the bowls. I'm thinking of nothing else outside, and you just want that bowl to hit the jack. It's good fun.
I feel happy being a woman in bowls. It's not a sport I would ever have thought I would have taken up, but I feel really part of the club. I feel part of all the memberships, and it's great to be able to mix with a huge group of people of all different ages. We've got young, middle-aged and elderly members, and they all encourage us as new members to come along, tell us where we're going wrong and give us a bit of instruction on how to improve our match. So I really feel really part of the bowls team.
It's felt great to be a woman in bowls, and as I said, this is my first year, but feeling really welcomed by everyone. So people that have played for the last 30 years, or people like myself that's a wee bit more newer to the game and maybe played the last couple of years, but they're there to kind of guide you, and it is competitive, and they are playing against you all the time, but there's always people to get advice from, to learn from, develop your game. But around the club, it's so inviting and so welcoming that being a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. We're all treated the same here, and I think that makes a big thing about how good the club Freuchie is to be in.
The main barrier I've faced in bowls is the stigma that it's an old man's sport, but what I've found with this club is as a young group of women friends, we started playing and we've managed to empower more women and younger people to come along, try the sport and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. I think sort of one of the challenges that I've come across, as well as what you've said, Fee, is learning and remembering a lot of the rules. There's quite a lot to get through, and there have been times where you've been in the middle of a game and come across something that's never happened before. But with our club, we're quite lucky that we do have such a variety of members that have been here so long that they probably know every rule in the book. But just sort of familiarising yourself with those has been challenging, but we'll get there in the end.
Just on the back of that, sorry Hayley, I would like to say as well that Hayley and I have just become coaches within our club, and we've also faced challenges within that as we are new young female members, and there's a lot of older members,
Some of them might be reluctant to take up coaching sessions. But
we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there, definitely.
Hi, one of the images I would like to see change for bowls is bowls has always been portrayed as an elderly person's sport, but from my own experience now since I've been a member, it's really a sport that any age can take part in, from elderly, middle age to young and junior members. So I think it would be really good to try and put that out and make people aware that it's not aimed at only one age group, one audience. I think that would be really good to try and promote that.
Yeah, I think so too, and I also think that clubs could be a bit more family orientated and encourage parents to bring along their children. If we can overcome barriers such as childcare, etc., we can get the families involved in the competitions, and we can then encourage the younger people that are coming along with their parents, because that's exactly how I started as well. So I think family orientated clubs is the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also what would be really good would be for women to be included in more of the local authority competitions. I just think it makes it much more inclusive of all members within the club. So I think that would be something good and moving forward to keep women involved in the bowls.
Yeah, and I think there's definitely areas such as we should get more resources available. I think would like to sort of see something like an online hub, perhaps, so that clubs can then add their sort of stories, what they're doing to promote their club. We can then other clubs can then access this, see what everyone else is doing. They can view it all. Get ideas, and so then they can then promote these ideas within their own clubs as well. So resources to encourage more young people, more women, just more players. Yeah,
I think as well encouraging the younger people to join as members. They will probably then follow that through, and it's also good to have a young group which can then also become part of the committee. It keeps the club running and promotes the club as the young people are flowing through.
Exactly. I think we want the changes to make is we want to make bowls more diverse and inclusive to all.